What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. Today's just going to be a quick video about ankle mobility. Now, this kind of came up in the video that I made a couple days ago where a member talked about plantar fasciitis. I went over it very briefly, but I started thinking about it more. Now, this doesn't just apply to plantar fasciitis, but they're very closely related. So now, like I said in the bio, ankle mobility doesn't sound very sexy. I mean, no one's going to make an ad, let's improve your ankle mobility in 21 days, but it is very important, okay? A lot of people that struggle with squatting correctly or deadlifting correctly, lunging correctly, a lot of them have poor ankle mobility. So for example, if they're squatting and their ankles can't stay flat, or their heels can't stay flat on the floor, they may lead with their knees. And leading with your knees, as I've talked before in squatting videos, is not very good for you and you're not squatting correctly, okay? So here is a quick test to see how your ankle mobility is and how to improve it. What you guys are going to do is measure 4 inches away from a wall, all right? Put your toe at that 4 inch. Now what you're going to do, it's important that you bring your knee straight. Do not let your knee cave in or flare out. Knee goes straight. See if you can touch that wall. Come back out. Okay? Again, some people, if you struggle with mobility, one, your heel might come up. That's a no-no. Keep that heel down, or your knee might travel one way or the other, trying to make up for that poor ankle mobility. Ready, bring it up. And so if you guys also remember, we've talked about it, and then Dr. Zach has also talked about it. When one joint needs mobility, but's not getting that mobility, it will go to another joint to find that, okay? So an ankle is supposed to be a very mobile joint. But a lot of us, because of like poor shoes and sleeping and sitting with our feet pointed straight, have very poor ankle mobility. So when it's time to squat or do any sort of movement, my ankle doesn't have that mobility, so it's going to go somewhere else. And now, for example, the knee is supposed to be a very stable joint, okay? Pretty much goes forward and back. Really not much room to go side to side. So if I'm trying to do something that requires side to side movement, but my ankles, won't let me do that, my body's going to try something else, and it might try my knee. So if I do something and it tries my knee going this way or this way, I might get hurt. So it is very important that we work on ankle mobility, okay? So here are a couple things you guys can do to work on ankle mobility. First one, you guys can drop to one knee. Keep this heel down on the floor, and you pretty much mock the same motion that you guys did on the wall. Rock as far forward as you can while keeping that heel down. Come back up. Heel down, rock forward, come back up. You can do this from like 30 to 45 seconds each leg, okay? You guys can also do some foam rolling on the side of your calf here and also the back of your calf if you guys have a foam roller, okay? And then our last one, you guys can sit on a chair, whatever you have. Right now, this is not a very high ottoman, so if you guys have something higher, I would recommend that. And what you guys are going to do is spell the alphabet with your feet. So, A, B, all the way to Z. I don't know if it really matters a whole lot, but if I do the O one direction, I'll do the Q the opposite direction because they're very similar letters. Okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I know ankle mobility doesn't sound very cool, but it has some very serious implications for how we move and preventing us from getting hurt. So I want you to have someone record you or take a picture of you doing that drill. My sisters did it, and one of my sisters did horrible at it, and she's a runner, and she has all this foot and ankle pain and shin pain, and I wonder why, because she's like 2 inches away from the wall. So I want to see where your guys' ankle mobility is at. Happy Wednesday, guys. I'll see you next time.